Two people are supposed to come together to be in a union, and you worried about jumping me at the wedding, jumping me at your own wedding. If you still bitter over community dick bitch, then you already going out sad. Come to this wedding and put your hands on me and see what the fuck happened. Cause I'm not afraid to crack a bitch at her own wedding. What the fuck?
You give me a vibe and a feeling like one I won't ever see again. This music, like I said, she won't heal it. Like one I won't ever see again. We blow the smoke.
Hello, my queens and kings. It's your girl Maroon Nickei back again, time and time again with another video. Yeah. Now, my loyal royals, go ahead and like this video because y'all already know the vibe. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Push the subscribe button and the post notification bell so you can receive a notification of my post when I post, because honey, you'll love it here. Also, don't forget to check out my other story times I will post above so you can get familiar with all the tea, because baby, I be giving y'all all the juicy story times, and I'm really the best storyteller on here, the funniest storyteller on YouTube if you really want to keep it $150. But anyway, let's not get too far into it. Y'all, first of all, I want to start talking about my hair. Okay, because I dead stopped doing my hair to make sure that I recorded this video for y'all, because baby, consistency is key and I love y'all this much. Please know that if you think this is done, it is not. In the middle, there is a hill of hair, okay? I just put a bun over the top of it. My passion twists are not even, all right? I had to stop what I was doing. I didn't even get a chance to trim these the right way, and I was like, I gotta make videos for y'all. I love y'all. Just know that. Just know that, but they look cute nonetheless. All right, anyway, moving on. Let's get into it, because you know what I don't like to do, and that's what? Waste time. I don't even got no liquor. I'm irritated because I don't even got no liquor, honey, to tell this story the way I want to tell this story, baby. But we don't need no liquor. We lit with or without it. Let me tell y'all this story about how this bitch had me fucked up. You know I gotta give you the background. You know I gotta give you the rundown so you can understand why I felt the way I felt in a moment. So let's take it back to high school, shall we? There are gonna be some people in this, so I need y'all to really keep up. Don't try to fast forward because you're gonna get lost. We're gonna have 4 names: Martha, John, Beverly, and Aiden. Okay, when I was in high school, I transferred into that high school from an all-girls private high school. When I transferred into this public school, I didn't have no friends. I was a loner. I ended up meeting Martha. Sophomore year, Martha and I became mad cool. She and I were like 2 peas in a motherfucking pod, bitch. Attached at the hip, that was my girl. So she and I were so cool, and then into junior year, still cool as hell. She introduced me to her male best friend named John. John didn't really like me because he felt like, you know, I was kind of just always around and this, that, and the third. You know, I was very excited. I was a little jumpy little weirdo. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I had high energy. I've always had high energy. And he ain't like that because he was one of them chill, laid back, like collar pop type dudes. So he didn't like me at first, but over time we ended up becoming really cool, and to this day John and I are still cool as hell. Like, we are close friends. We call each other day one. That's my dude. Y'all following me, right? Okay, so Martha and I had math class together, and one day we came across this girl named Beverly. We ain't really fuck with Beverly before because she was kind of weird, but then one day in math class, Beverly had like a whole mental breakdown and she was crying, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, everybody's looking at her like, yo, why, what the fuck? And you know how some people, when you start crying, people be laughing at you. We wasn't doing that. We just decided like, okay, she clearly got no friends. Like, she's clearly going through it. She need friends around her. So we was just like, all right, let's be cool with her. That's what we ended up doing, because like, this girl over here crying over a honey bun. She dropping tears on the honey bun and shit. Like, it was just too much going on. I wasn't as cool with her as I was with Martha, okay? Martha and I were like this. Like I told y'all, we was 2 peas in the pot, inseparable. We used to just sit with her at lunch and stuff. Like, we would include her with us at the table at lunch. Like, we didn't let her eat alone. She was part of our little group. When we see her, we say hi. We really just sat with her at lunch and stuff and chill. Beverly had an ex named Aiden. At the time, Beverly and Aiden dated, and they broke up a year prior to us being cool with her, okay? So it had been long gone. I guess they were still like talk to each other. They would still be in communication, but I didn't know how deep their relationship ran, because she was kind of on some like, yeah, nah, I don't want him no more. We're done. Like, we broke up, blah, blah, blah. Aiden kept coming around all the time, and you know, he ended up becoming cool with us because he was always lingering around. We were all in the same grade, and because he knew Beverly, we ended up becoming cool with him. So I started realizing he liked anime, he liked games, you know, he was kind of a weirdo like me, like, so we became cool for real. And I believe one time I stayed after school for extra help, and then he was after school with his friends, and then when I seen them, I was just kind of like chilling with him and his boys, and it was just cool. They were just a fun time. They made me laugh. They embraced the fact that I was a tomboy. They didn't make me feel bad for being a tomboy. You know, I like to do boy shit sometimes. I'm not saying that certain things are only for boys, but you know, I'm more of an aggressive athlete type, you know, I'm one of those. It was never on no type of timing where we were attracted to each other and we was doing nothing like that. I really was just viewing him as like one of the guys. Long story short, later down the line, feelings get involved, we ended up kissing. We started kind of liking each other, all right?
Okay.
Word gets back to Beverly that they starting to see us around each other a lot more than normal, and it looked like we like each other. And I wasn't really trying to hide the shit, to be quite honest. It's nothing worth talking about. It's not like I'm dating him. It's not like I'm fucking him. It's not like nothing's going on. We just kind of like each other. Like, we be flirting. It's nothing like I was like, oh yeah, I really want him, because at the end of the day, I didn't think I wanted him. I didn't know I wanted him until later down the line. Maria, my best friend, ends up getting upset, okay? She's like, why the fuck is you around him? Why the fuck is you talking to him? Da, da, da. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you talking to me like that? I'm your best friend. Why are you talking to me like I'm a child? Don't talk to me like that. I never talk to you like that. What's going on? If you feel like there's something going on, don't talk to me like I'm your child. And she got upset and was like, oh, if you want to keep messing with him, if you want to keep doing what you're doing, we can't be friends. And I was like, what? Yo, I was so confused, and I was actually really like heartbroken. And I know I was wrong for messing with that boy, I guess. But at the end of the day, this is the way I see it. If we in high school and y'all ain't date for mad long, bitch, I don't really owe you no loyalty. You're not Martha, all right? We just became cool. We're not even that cool like that. All right, that man is free game, okay? If I want to start talking to him and flirting with him, then I can do that, because you said that you wasn't fucking with him no more. So if you knew that you didn't believe what you were saying, you should have never said it out your mouth. Y'all been over and done with. He's saying he's single. You saying you single. So I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what's going on. He's up for grabs. The fuck?
Nikki?
It was definitely messy. It was definitely messy, but am I apologetic about the shit? No, because I did what I did and I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
IDGAF. I don't give a period.
Moving forward, this is where it starts to kick up. Aiden and Beverly fall out of this picture, okay? Let's get back to John and Martha. So she and I stopped being friends. But I will say this to you. I never once spoke about this girl out of her name. I never once dragged this girl. I never once said nothing bad about this girl. I still had mad love for this girl. I still respected this girl because she was somebody that I was really cool with. She was the only person that became good friends with me when I first transferred to the school, because people was looking at me crazy because I was one of those private school girls that didn't know how to dress. So I used to wear the most wildest outfits. Like, I was so used to wearing uniform that I had no idea what fashion was like. So I had to adjust. She still befriended me, even though people would look at me kind of sideways. So I never disrespected this girl. I'm that type of person where if you and I fall out, if you are somebody that I really fucked with, I'm not going to drag your name to the next man. Like, I feel like that's crazy. And we didn't fall out over something that was done directly to each other. We fell out over somebody else. Granted, she was kikiing with the people that Beverly was cool with and was running around telling everybody I was a hoe and I didn't deserve to be friends with, and everybody was looking at me crazy. And I literally had no friends in high school besides Aiden and his friends. So yeah, you were already showing me that you wasn't fucking with me on another type of level when it didn't have to be all that, but I still never dragged your name. Remember I told you John and Martha were best friends. That was her best guy friend, and I met him through Martha. Okay, now years go by, they ended up getting engaged. John proposes to her and he's getting ready to marry her. At first I was like, I don't think that's a good idea, because you know how the military marriages go. When they fresh out of boot camp, everybody hot and ready to get their little check, get their money up, so they want to marry all day long. I was against it, not because of her, but because I felt like he wasn't ready. But he said he's still gonna marry her, and I said, all right, I respect your decision. Still, I never dragged this girl. Now when they were planning for the wedding, he told me she's invited everyone. Like, he's barely getting a chance to invite anybody because she's filling all the seats up with her family and her friends and stuff like that. Now her friends were still Beverly and other people that I didn't fuck with in high school, but I didn't hold it to the heart. Like, I didn't take it personally, because it was like, that was a little while ago. You gotta let it go and grow up, baby. Like, you can't hold on to that shit for the rest of your life. You gotta let that shit go. So I did that. So when they was planning the wedding, he was like, look, I only got a few seats left and I want my family to come, but he was like, I still really want you to come, because like I told y'all, John and I became cool. Like, we was still rocking with each other. We used to talk on the phone every day. Who would ever thought that I met him through her and ended up becoming super close? He invited me. He was like, I would really love it for you to attend my wedding. Like, I know that you and her are not cool no more, but I want you to be there. Do you mind being there for me? And without hesitation, I was like, absolutely, I will be there for you. Because at the end of the day, I don't care about how she feels or what she got to say. I'm friends with you and I'm going to support you with whatever you do. And I didn't feel like it was really no real bad blood because we fell out on some petty, childish, messy shit. Like, it was never nothing directly to each other. So I was like, I would gladly attend. He was like, all right, I just got to talk to her about it and let her know that I'm going to want you to come. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. I really want you to attend. So she's just going to have to get on board with it. That's how I know, like, he really fuck with me. Like, he was not giving a fuck who feel what. That's my friend and she's coming. If you don't like it, then we gonna have a problem. So when he decided to go tell her, at first she ain't say nothing and she was cordial about it. Now a little time goes by. She brings it up again and was like, okay, you inviting her to the wedding? And he was like, yeah. She was like, if anything happens to her while we at the wedding, just leave me out of it. And he was like, what do you mean if anything happens to her? She was like, all I'm saying is, don't be surprised if anything happens to her at the wedding. And he was like, what the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? What are you trying to get her jumped or something? So now John is getting mad because he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? This is our whole wedding. And you already plotting on this girl at a whole wedding? He was like, yo, grow the fuck up. Like, what the fuck is your problem with her? And she was like, look, so-and-so gonna be at the wedding. I'm making sure they coming. So if anything happened to her, just know. He was like, so are you trying to get her jumped or not? Are you trying to get her jumped? And she's not answering. She keep avoiding that question. She's answering other questions, but she keep avoiding that question. So in his mind, he already peeped like, yo, she dead might be trying to get me jumped. She trying to set me up at the wedding, bro. And when I tell y'all, yo, he was not feeling that. He called my phone immediately, honey. Not no immediate, immediately. He called me and was like, we gotta talk. Fuming. He was pissed off. He was like, I don't know what the fuck Martha's planning, but I feel like she trying to get you jumped at the wedding or something. She trying to get you hurt at the wedding. So, you know, I'm really not feeling this wedding no more. And I don't even know if I want to do this. And he was already having like feelings like he might not be ready for real. But I feel like this was the straw that broke the camel's back that made him realize like, no, I'm not gonna get married to this type of girl. Now, y'all, when he told me this, I ain't even gonna sit here and tell y'all no lie. I told him to go forward with the wedding. I ain't gonna lie. Because if she really wanted that type of problem, then let it come. I'm ready. Because at the end of the day, you gonna mess up your own wedding. Two people are supposed to come together to be in a union and you worried about jumping me at the wedding. You worried about jumping me at your own wedding. Send all them bitches that still got a problem with me. First of all, y'all childish as hell. Okay, y'all childish as hell for even worrying about some shit that happened in high school.
They weird. They weird.
If you still bitter over community dick bitch, then you already going out sad. Come to this wedding and put your hands on me and see what the fuck happened. Cause I'm not afraid to crack a bitch at her own wedding. What the fuck do you think I am? You better ask about me, okay? My hands don't fuck around. I've never been that you could put your hands on me and think you're not gonna see God early. You gonna see the light if you put your hands on me. You keep trying to play with me, acting like you gonna have me touch at the wedding. Come touch me. Money gonna go down the drain today because I don't even know why you try to do that to yourself, beloved. I wanna know how a bunch of little 5'1" gremlins gonna try to run up on me. Don't you know I'll punch you, bitch? I'll punch you, bitch. You running up on me? You're crazy.
Mental institution. Crazy. Bitch needs straight jacket.
Crazy. You gotta be. You cannot be in your right mind. I told him proceed with the wedding, bro. Proceed with the wedding. Please try to jump me. All you little ass, please try to jump me. I will punch you. Everybody 5'1", 5'2", trying to run up on my 6-foot ass. Are you dumb? Do y'all even really want that type of problem? Oh, I've never been afraid of no fight. Now I'm grown, my hands are retired. But at that time, I was bout it, bitch. You better ask. Check the score, bitch. We don't take no L's around here. We don't. I was really excited, actually, because I'm low-key a weird, sick bitch. I was a little excited. I started smiling and shit. I already showed y'all in my last story time. When I get that little taste, when I know something's gonna happen, I get a little excited. So don't do that. Don't excite me, all right? Don't excite me, because fights used to excite me. I don't know why you want to do that. Don't turn me on now. Don't turn me on. You might get what you asking for. So John decided to cancel the wedding. And to think, all of this was happening over Aiden. Let me let y'all know right now, Aiden is the one that I was in that 5-year toxic ass relationship with. All of this was over some toxic community dick. okay? All my story times where you see I'm getting cheated on, I keep telling y'all I was in a 5-year relationship, that's all Aiden. Y'all wanted to jump me over a nigga that wasn't shit.
Yeah, he's terrible, Your Honor. He's really terrible.
You dodged the bullet. I ended up taking the bullet by dealing with this fuck nigga. You're welcome. You should be thanking me. I don't know why the fuck you want to sit here and get mad at me over somebody that's not even shit. But anyway, long story short, they did not get married. Her wanting to jump me at their own wedding really turned him off. When I say really turned him off, damn near disgusted him. He did not want nothing to happen to me. He don't play like that. He don't tolerate that childish shit. Whatever's going on, y'all need to put that shit behind y'all because it should never be all of that. And that's how he felt. And that's why I fuck with him so heavy, because he was willing to cancel the wedding because she was trying to put me in harm's way. Somebody that he sees as a very close friend. He don't play like that. So shout out to him. All right, y'all. So that's the end of this story time. Comment down below and let me know what y'all thought about it. I honestly cannot wait to hear what y'all have to say because it was just a whole bunch of like this video. Don't forget to share this with your friends. I look forward to seeing all your comments. I read all of your comments every day. Don't forget to follow me on a gram. If you haven't already, subscribe and push the post notification bell. And follow my other socials, and I will see y'all in my next video. So my queens and kings, you know what I want you to do, and that's what? Stay blessed and stay royal. Bye-bye.
Oh dear, that's not good. I feel the need to say the F word now.